Ladies and gentlemen, we come to the I'd Like to Be portion of our show. Here to play I'd Like to Be with us is one of my favorite human beings, as well as a great star of the motion pictures and the legitimate stage, Mr. Edward Everett Horton. I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to see you again, Mr. Horton.
Thank you, thank you.
I understand you're leaving our fair city come Sunday for Hollywood. What is the trip for?
Well, I'm going to be in a film, what they call a motion picture.
Well, leave us give it a plug.
Well, it's Ma and Pa Kettle.
Wonderful.
And it starts on Tuesday. I'll be home on Monday, and it starts on Tuesday, and it'll last about 4 weeks, and then I hope to be right back, maybe sitting in this chair.
Well, I would love to have you back. Wonderful. Well, of course, we want the panel to go to work on you, Mr. Horton. Before the show started, Edward Everett Horton told us who he might like to be, just in fun, of course, if he weren't himself. And panel, we'll see if you can find out who that person is in just a moment. But first, here again is our lovely Jean Sullivan with some practical advice for penny-wise housewives.
If you're penny-wise, you be penny-to-hen-wise. And when you see the penny-to-hen trademark on a label, you know it's Swanson. And when you buy Swanson boned chicken, you know that you're being penny-wise, because it's all chicken, no bones, no waste. Yes, it's all meat, all fresh, tender, light and dark meat, pressure cooked right in the can in its own natural juices. Just open the can and serve in a tasty chicken salad, on delectable meaty chicken sandwiches, or in a piping hot casserole. Yes, friends, all are appetizing dishes to satisfy impatient appetites. And while we're on the subject of appetizing dishes, try this new pure Swanson chicken broth. It's wonderful, just as it comes in the can. For chilly day lunches, just heat and serve. Or for seasoning fresh or dried vegetables, there's nothing like it. It's used by the finest chefs in the land. And your prize dumplings, simmered in Swanson chicken broth, taste even better. And now listen, there's a special introductory offer that will save you up to 30% on Swanson chicken broth. So look for the details in your food store. Look for Swanson, the name of the finest chicken in the land.
Right you are, Gene. Thank you. Now we're set to play I'd Like to Be. Our panel's going to try to find out who it is Edward Everett Horton would like to be. Let's let our home audience see that famous name. Panel, by now, I think you know the rules. We play the same as before. The loser's checks go to Mr. Horton's favorite charity. Jerry, suppose you start this round. We sort of cut you off last time.
Yeah. Hi, Ed.
Fine.
Wonderful seeing you again.
Thank you.
This person you'd like to be, do you look anything like him?
Well, yes, I think I do.
Is it a person?
Oh, yes.
It is a person, a living person.
Yes.
Male?
Yes.
In the entertainment field?
No.
In the sports world?
Possibly.
But that isn't his primary function.
No, I wouldn't say.
You mean his prime? Now, will you reword that?
All right.
Rephrase that.
The thing for which he's known.
Yes.
Primarily. Is it as a sports figure?
I think we would have to...
say yes.
I think we'd have to say yes.
Thinking meant, is that the way he makes his living?
Mm-hmm. I think we'd have to give you a yes on
yes.
that.
Is he living?
Oh, yes.
Is he active today?
Yes.
In the sports world?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have two questions, Jeff.
Oh, I passed.
Just want to let you know. Joni?
Is he in baseball?
No.
Fighting?
No.
Is he in wrestling by any chance?
But he could be.
Yeah.
He's in wrestling?
I said he could be.
He could be in wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
Well, is he a wrestler who has been made much fun of because of his curly hair?
Is there any... Oh, because of curly hair.
No.
No.
It's not Gorgeous George. I pass. I think Meredith knows more about sports than I do.
Hi, Eddie.
Anybody knows more about sports
Hi,
than I
Meredith.
do.
There was a vague answer to that. Could he be a wrestler? You said he could. Is he a wrestler?
I don't think he is.
One of him may be.
Just a minute.
One of him
may be a wrestler, eh?
I think I'll help you this much, as long as we've gotten to this point. Should I? I don't think I will.
I don't see
no.
why you should. No.
Oh, that's pretty clever. Well, let me see. Would it help me to identify this person that you want to be, to identify him closer in sports to something other than wrestling?
Yes.
It would.
Would it not? Do you?
Yes,
think?
I think you're
Well,
right.
it's not baseball, not fighting, not wrestling. Was this man ever a football star?
He might have been.
Might have been. Yeah.
That isn't exactly what I asked.
When
I'm
you
getting
can't
a
give
kind of
me
a runaround here.
Can't say yes or no to it.
He should. Would you? Why don't you give him a little more help?
Yeah, right. Yes.
Are there two people by this same name?
There are more than two. This name, if I may, is a designation, is a title, which is held yes, it is held simultaneously by many men.
Uh-huh. All of whom are living, I believe you said.
Many of whom.
Oh, yeah, many of them, I'd say.
Are there many of them living now concurrently holding this same title?
Well, they couldn't hold the same title at the same time.
I hope we're helping you.
I'm slightly going just a pinch nuts here at this point. Jerry, after you have all this help now, I'm going to let you have
Come on,
it back.
Jay, you did very well to start. You've got two left.
My one wish was that you wouldn't stop. Let me see. He's a everybody.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call time. I would like to see Mr. Horton's favorite charity get $75. Jerry, I have nothing against you. It's just that the time is
It just happens
short.
that way.
And anyway, I don't like you. But Mr. Everett Horton would very much like to be Mr. America.
Oh,
Mr. America. You see, we couldn't give you too much help on that. So I can't tell you that this gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the fine ones in our business today, and it's a pleasure to have had you on. Thanks, Miss Swanson, for playing the name.